Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about doing what's best for you. So in my life, like as like in my childhood and probably a lot of my life, I didn't really have boundaries. Like I thought telling everybody everything was normal. And that comes from how you were brought up in society and you know just not being able to like do things the way you wanted to do them because you had to follow the rules or you thought you had to. So basically, like now I'm learning how to trust my own judgment and my own choices and figuring out what's best for me without anybody else's advice or opinions. And what I've learned also is that when you are getting advice or opinions from someone, that you have to make sure you're getting them from a good source. Because if say it's like to do with a relationship. Say you're in a relationship of some sort and you go and talk to somebody that their relationship is horrible. Like they don't get along, they're always arguing and this and that. That's probably not the best person to get relationship advice from because they don't have a good relationship, or it could even be someone that isn't in a relationship or, anything like that. Or say you're having issues with a family member or one of your children or something like that, and you go and get advice from someone who doesn't even have kids, and even if it is someone that has kids, like you have to look at that situation. But honestly, like really, like you have to I have to learn how I had to learn how to like use my own judgment, my own intuition on what I should do about things. And when you didn't really know how to do that, like when you didn't know how to trust your own choices and your own judgment, then that's when it becomes an issue. Because like there were times where I made choices and decisions about things and there was something telling me not to do that. Like, don't do it. And I knew I shouldn't have done it and I did it anyway. And then afterwards, like it's like you're sitting there beating yourself up about it. And then you're like, I should have listened to myself, and then that's where you start like losing faith in yourself because you knew, like, part of you knew not to do this, and you did it anyway because you're a people pleaser. So I'm not anymore though. And but basically, like, my whole thing is not going and telling all your problems to other people and not going and getting advice from other people, because it's so many people have so many different opinions. And I'll see where like people will post something and like ask for opinions. And then if you read down through everybody's advice or opinions, like there's so many different things. So that's where you have to learn how to trust how you feel. And even if it's hard to do what's best for you, even if it might hurt somebody else's feelings, or even if it might be hard for you to do some of the things you have to do, you still know what's best for you, even when it hurts, even when somebody else might get hurt, And I don't know, the main thing is like I've learned how to like go to God with it, like talk about it. I sit here and I have conversations with myself about stuff, or I'll journal, or things like that, because sometimes it isn't like that cut and dry. Like sometimes it's a really hard choice to make, and sometimes it's a choice you don't want to make, but like it's a choice you need to make. And yeah, so what's best for you. And if you don't think you know what's best for you, like you need to get somebody that you can really freaking trust and count on to give you like good advice, or to tell you like, I don't even know what to tell you on that one. But like for me, like right now, my best person to go to is my therapist, because, you know, every once in a while there's something and I'm just like, I'm not sure, you know, and like he'll give me his advice or his opinion. And even then, even though he's my therapist, that doesn't mean I have to take his advice or opinion. I can weigh that out with what I'm thinking and decide what's best for me either way. So, all right, everyone. Love, peace, stay tuned.